Hey guys, Tina here, the Critical Virgo. Welcome back to another Fragrance Fridays. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. Just so you know, I put timestamps everything down below, so if you want to fast forward or something, that's what they're there for. I am almost done with this Sawalef journey. I have two other fragrances after this one. Today we're going to be talking about Empire. And it looks like this. We've got a clear bottle this time inside a white box. And you can tell I've actually really enjoyed my time with this. Probably only have about one use left out of it, which is actually pretty sad. Let me give you guys the notes and then I'm gonna get right into it. So on this fragrance, we have a top of saffron, nutmeg, and cardamom, a mid of orange blossom, patchouli, and labdanum, and then a base of vanilla, sandalwood, and soft leather. So I really enjoyed my time with this fragrance, as you can tell. I have been testing it on and off for months now and really heavy within the last week, just kind of put my thoughts together. The first time I sprayed this, I honestly thought that this was similar to a fragrance I had, and I spent weeks and months just making like layering combinations, trying to figure out what I could give you guys as a description that would help you decide if this is something that you would be interested in. It is, as I said, a very interesting scent. It's not linear at all. When I first sprayed this on, it honestly gave me vibes of another Swiss Arabian fragrance, Shanghaf Oud, mixed with some Lattafa Ragba, just because like the Lattafa Ragba has like this amazing vanilla, sandalwood sweetness to it, and the Shanghaf Oud has the saffron in the opening that I really love. And then this one also shares like a lot of similarities with Empire and the base, and the fact that it has the vanilla too. So I think like the two together almost make Empire, but fall short because these two together are way sweeter than Empire. So the opening of Empire is something really special. You get this beautiful dose of saffron, and that's why I immediately thought of Shanghaf Oud. And then you also met with this gorgeous spice, not like a black pepper. It's from that nutmeg and cardamom, almost like when you're making Indian cuisine at home with the cardamom pods and you're toasting them up before you start adding in other ingredients. The other thing that really sticks out to me with this is there's a nice sweetness over floral. So, and it's very fresh. It's fresh and citrusy from the orange blossom. But it doesn't smell like an orange, okay? It's just a very nice little citrus hint. And then that labdanum, that also brings in like this unique sweetness, almost, it's a very polished, rich feel. I don't really get a lot of like leather up front. I do smell a floral, and there's a little bit of creaminess from the vanilla. It is because of that sweetness that I said this also reminds me of Lattafa Ragba on the open, and combined they are almost the same as the opening on Empire. I will say that the opening for Empire is just a little more punchy as far as spiciness goes. It's not as sweet, a little more woody, maybe, dare I say, animalistic for the opening Empire. And then when it dries down, it's not linear. I get more of the leather. I lose a lot of that saffron after it dries down, and this is where it really starts to separate itself out from this layering combo, because this layered together is very cloying and sweet on my skin. It still has a lot of the same elements as far as being ambery, just the same oriental vibe is what you're gonna get across when either mixing these two or just wearing Empire alone. So if you're not familiar, you can get a small sample size like this, 3 mils for $2.99. You can get the just non-presentation version, just the bottle, no box, comes in a velvet pouch, and that's $119.99. And then you can also get the full presentation version, which comes in a box for $159.99. So I think, you know, in comparison to Ragba and Shanghaf Oud, you know, it is pricier, combined almost the same. Still a little pricier, but I think that would be the only deterrent, like if you were younger and you didn't really have a job. As far as projection and sillage goes, I get decent of both. I can definitely tell that this is present all day. I move my hands around a lot, so I'm constantly getting wafts of it. I've got about a foot of projection off of my skin, so again, I'm constantly getting doses of this throughout the day. I haven't gone nose blind to it yet, so I guess that's a good thing. Longevity, I said that this is beast mode longevity. It's just insane, seriously. I don't know what they put in this stuff. I really enjoy this fragrance. It has a lot of the things that I really love, and to be honest, if I didn't have Shanghaf Oud and Lattafa Ragba, I think that without doubt this would be the one that I would purchase, because it has so much of what I love. But because I have such similar fragrances, I think for me right now, it's not on my top part of my buy list, but it would be. It definitely would be. I think there's a lot of value in this. It again combines all of my favorite things about two of my fragrances. I think it's a little more polished. It's very refined, classy fragrance. Definitely enjoyed my time with it. If you guys have any questions, comments, you know where to put them down below. Love hearing from you. Till next Friday. Bye guys.